We're back here at the State Netball and Hockey Centre, where Gymnastics Victoria is hosting the 2013 Acrobatics and Aerobics Victorian Championships. We have all the highlights from both events, starting right here in the main arena with the Acrobatics. On Gym Talk, we speak with dynamic duo from Nunawading Gymnastics, Siubhan McBain and Aaron Mavro. On Coach's Corner, Bruce Treble talks about his club and the next athletes to watch out for. Later on, we switch the aerobics with all the major highlights, where we interview Australia's male aerobics superstar, Kenji Fuchihara. As always, Vince gets involved with the crowd, and if that's not enough, we have all the medal highlights. So stay tuned in. I'm Monette Russo, and you're watching Gymnastics Victoria GVTV. And we are back here at the State Netball and Hockey Centre for the 2013 Acrobatics and Aerobics Championships, where we have some incredible routines over the last 3 days here. It's day 2, session 1. I have Bruce Treble with me.
Thanks, Monette. It looks as though it's going to be great. We've watched the guys in warm-up and now moving through the competition. It's pretty exciting to see some of these kids who have been working all year putting their routines on the competition floor.
So first up, we have Alan and Olivia.
Yep, they're a level 6 mixed pair. This is their dynamic routine where they have to show height and flight in their routine. So we're seeing somersaults. At the moment, we're seeing Olivia getting ready on Alan to do, I'd say, a front somersault, which was in the pike shape, a beautiful landing. It was well supported. The judges want to see that nice control at the end so there's no shuffling of feet. Here they're getting ready for a back somersault. This is coming off hands. Once again, nice control on the landing. These guys have been working together only for a fairly short time, so to see this quality of routine working together nicely is very, very pleasing and nice for our sport moving forward.
All right, that was a really great routine. Our next duo here is Blake and Molly.
Yeah, they're a couple of little cuties. They've only been working together for a short period of time as well. Blake was actually top over the last few years in a men's pair, so now he's made the transition to being a base. They're also doing level 6. Molly's the cutest little button, but she works really, really hard on her skills. They've stepped up from level 4 to level 6 this year, so they're trying some really big skills, which, as we can see, just aren't quite clean on their landings at this point, but we reckon a little bit longer they'll be well and truly competitive at this level, and hopefully we'll stay together for a while and be seeing them back here at level 7 or level 8 next year. So.
Definitely. Well, they look really good together, and they actually did really well at the competition, coming first.
They did. Last year they competed level 4 and came first, so they're getting a nice little collection there of the right colour medals. They're just about coming up to their last skill now, which is a front somersault in pike, which just stumbled a little bit, but a great effort to get that gold medal again.
And so now in acro, of course, you've got different types of groups, and so we've got the trio of the women's group, Shelley, Jodi and Natalie. Yeah,
this is the trios I always love. You get the 3 girls working together, you see some fantastic artistry, which is a really important aspect of our sport, but you see some beautiful skills together, and I think this is where the real bling comes in with the style of leotards, and I think there's a bit of a competition with these girls to see how many diamontes they can put on a routine.
Yeah, it's really spectacular to watch, like every routine. They have different music, different leotards, and
one of the hardest parts about our sport is making sure that it all works together, so the music, the leotards, the style of dance all works together in harmony to be able to create a beautiful performance.
Excellent. So another trio, and this is Laura, Danielle and Dana.
Yeah, they've done a fantastic job. They actually competed at national championships just a few short weeks ago and came second in at level 7, but they're actually competing here at level 8. So they've increased their difficulty in their routines. They've also got a third routine now, which is the one we're seeing called combined, where we have dynamic skills and balance skills in the one routine. So they've done a huge performance and work absolutely fantastic together.
They're looking really good. What are the judges looking for here when they're doing their balance?
Balance skills, the biggest thing is about stability. So being able to hold a beautiful shape and hold for a good clean 3 seconds. In the dynamic stuff, it's all about getting that flight and then being able to have a nice controlled landing and being clean in the shapes. So a pike shape does look like a pike.
Yeah, exactly. And so Renee, Sara and Chloe here.
They're an amazing group. They've actually come down from New South Wales to beat our Victorian Championships to just have a little bit more competition experience before they go to national clubs in Perth later this year. They're competing in 12 to 18, which is an international category. They hope to get into the Australian national squad, and then hopefully, all things being equal, we'll aiming to travel to Worlds next year. So you can see that it's the first time in this competition so far we've seen a double back tuck somersault. Really nice tumbling from the girls, all working really nicely in harmony together, which is what the judges are looking for as well. Really unique skill here, something that we don't see a lot in Victoria with this difficulty of skill.
Yeah.
But it's wonderful to see, and it was great, I think, for a lot of our local acrobats to see this level of competition and this standard of girls in our own backyard and being warm-up.
Yeah, it's great to have someone else in and inspire everyone else and see what they're all up to, give them a little bit more motivation.
It is, and I think that works in any club. If you have, level 7 guys and level 4 guys working together, it is always that little bit of inspiration for them.
All right, so now we have Aaron and Siubhan.
Yep, they did the same as the last trio, or as the Laura's trio that we saw, where they competed at national championships at level 7 and won gold there, and have decided to increase their difficulty, put in one extra routine, and competing at level 8 here. So they've done an amazing job. Their artistry is exceptional, which is all about the whole performance, and their skills are very, very clean. These guys have worked together for not that long, but they're both incredibly experienced acrobats, so they've brought it together fantastically well.
They look like they've been training together for years, and that's part of it, isn't it?
It is making the difficult look at effortless, as with any of our wonderful gym sports. So, and even a simple skill like that, we can see in the lower levels where a simple pitch develops into a pitch front salt, where a layout salt ends up as being a layout to split. So it's just that skill development that we see.
Gym Talk. We're here with Aaron and Siubhan from Nunawading Gymnastics. Guys, how long have you been doing acro together for?
This is solid, yeah.
Cool. And are you pretty competitive, or do you like to have a bit of fun?
Pretty competitive, but we have a bit of fun in training every now and then.
And do you have any rituals before a competition?
We don't have any serious ones, except we just eat lollies and take selfies.
Cool. And you guys won a gold medal here at the Victorian Championships. Well done. You've just come off from nationals. How did you go?
Placed first overall.
Cool. Now, what are your favourite foods?
I'm going to say McDonald's. Probably shouldn't, but I'm going to say it.
Good one. I'll go with Macca's too.
Excellent. Well, guys, well done, and thanks for talking to us. Up next on Gymnastics Victoria, we have more action from the acrobatics. I chat with Bruce Treble in Coach's Corner, and in Gym Talk, we catch up with Kenji Fuchihara after the finals.